Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be talking about how to sustain high tiers of gear for things like GVGs and Hellgates and stuff like that. For those of you interested, this is my challenge character. Actually, I've just finished recording the other video. It's just being uploaded now, and literally as soon as I turned that recording off I got ganked and killed, unfortunately, by someone running, I believe it was running like tier 5, tier 6. There you go, tier 5, but it was running the Warbow setup with Mage Cal. He was way too kitey for me, there's nothing I could do about it. But it happens, there's no need to get upset. Like I said, I can run back to town and we should be pretty good to set ourselves back up. I'm going to try something a bit ballsy at the moment. Let's see if I can... Yes! So, I actually suicided just to get to town. I'm literally naked at the moment, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so people are asking how I sustain high levels of gear, how I'm constantly able to run Hellgates or GVGs with high levels of gear, and truthfully, I pretty much don't. So yeah, unless you win every single Hellgate, every single GVG, which no one does, or unless you get so far ahead of the curve, like the bigger guilds at the moment running their A teams pretty much never die. Actually, there we go. Got my other 6-1 set. Not 6-1, 4-1 set. But yeah, so like the main teams never die. Or they obviously die, but they don't die very often. And when they do, like they've made so much money that they can replace their gear. So how does the average player basically keep their wealth up, keep their gear up? I'm actually going to log over here to my main character and just show you what I've done basically. Because unless you just bank every set and you just keep building sets, you literally can't. You just can't sustain that amount, especially if you're playing. So for me, I play quite a lot. 42 mil as well. For me, I play quite a lot. Let's actually go. So I've got this set here. This is a full 7-1 set. In here, I've got some trash. Nothing good in here. Let's actually just dump all of that in there. So as you can see, I've logged on. I've got 1.7 mil from stuff I've sold. First thing I'm actually going to do is just check the auction house, see if there's anything quite cheap for like cleric cows. So the other day I managed to pick up a masterpiece cleric cow for 150k, 7-1. It's pretty nice. That I need as mage. Anything magey? 215k. So I could easily do myself another set there. Great coat, so that's really cheap, so I'm going to pick that up straight away. Typically they're up around the 700k mark like these. Okay, so yeah, so out of that, out of the 1 point whatever mil I had, the 1.7 mil, I just picked myself up a really cheap Great Curse stuff. So pretty much do that every day. Well, I do anyway. I just look for the bargains, try to build as many sets as I can. So I've got one full set there with an extra weapon. And we're going to jump over to Carleon because I'm pretty much basing myself out of Carleon now. In preparation for the Hector patch. So the idea is that anything you can use directly you keep. And you build sets off it. Anything you can't use, you just sell. And then use that money to buy more sets. So if I press sort, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 Druid robes there. All at, well, that's at 7-2. The rest are at 6-1, which is equivalent to 7-1 for Druid robes. And then I've only got 1 cleric cowl at 7-1, and then I've got a load at 6-1. So let's just do that. Actually, like right there is 4 full sets. I've got mage robes in there as well because I actually prefer mage robes. I'm using mage robes more and more at the moment. Got a couple of cloaks, I've got a load of bags that I've looted, mounts that I've looted off people, the foods and runes I use as well as the cloth. Everything else I've binned. Not binned, but I've sold. And that's basically what I do. So you can either, there's a couple of ways to get this sort of gear. So tier 7 gear tends to be quite expensive because the nodes for it are harder to get. It's not particularly bad, it's getting better and better every day, but at the moment it is quite expensive to get it. So 6-2 and 7-1 60 is typically more expensive, but check both. They're both equivalent to each other. It's just about picking up good deals. As you're running Hellgates, you'll get these runes. You can use these runes. Let's actually do it now on... Oh, I don't think I can. Let's actually just use that one, shall we? So I won't be able to do it, but I can at least show you. If you put this into the artifact refounder over there, not here. So I could have bought this one at flat 7. I can walk over to this this thing here, and I can use the enchant item. And with another 11 runes, I can make that 7 into a 7.1 just using these runes. Typically, it's more cost effective to do that if you have the runes set around. If you don't and you have to buy them, then weigh it up. Just see which one costs less or more. But like I've got 92 runes there. I could go and buy a load of 6-1 cleric cows now and just upgrade them all. Sorry, I could go and buy another tier 6 cleric cows and upgrade them all to 6-1. And that's basically all I do to build sets. Like, there's no special trick about it. The sarks I pretty much only ever get from killing people. I just take other people's. I've never crafted one really. But as you see, that I got them from a Hellgate the other day. That's 70k that goes towards another set. All of my money goes towards other sets, and that's basically how I look at it. If you look at it as trying to preserve your money, I just don't think you can sustain the sets that you need, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, just to sort of sum it up, basically, look for the cheap deals, try to pick up as many sets as you can, just keep building sets, never stop, even if you've just got, like, don't ever let yourself get really low on money, but like me now, unless I'm down to like 300-400k, I've got too much money. I could be buying sets for this, and that's exactly what I'm going to go and do in a second. But yeah, so hope this helps, guys. I hope this helps people realise that sets aren't supposed to always be sustainable without you being able to gather and craft them. So between myself, I can actually craft my curse staffs at tier 6, and my ult can craft all my armor at tier 6. However, I can't do anything at tier 7. So all I'm doing is, as I get the resources, I'm just getting my ult to craft them up. But that's basically it. You do what you can to build as many sets as you can and hope you don't lose them. There's no special trick about it. 7-1 is typically very expensive just because obviously 7 is quite hard to get. But anyway, guys, this is turning quite a rambly video, so I'm going to shut it now before I carry on talking for another half an hour. Like, comment, subscribe. Go and check out the challenge updates that I've been doing. They're pretty cool. I'm really enjoying the challenge, even though I've just died. RIP. But yeah, so catch you later, guys, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.